End Times and the Secret of the Mahdi by Dr. Michael Youssef, Ph.D. Unleashing the Great Tribulation. The most somber part of Revelation is the opening of the seals. When the Lamb breaks the first seal, the Great Tribulation begins, and the Antichrist steps onto the world stage. In all the bloody history of the human race, this will be the darkest and bloodiest of all. The tribulation was foretold in Daniel 9 by the angel Gabriel. He instructed me and said to me, "Daniel, I have now come to give you insight and understanding. As soon as you began to pray, a word went out, which I have come to tell you, for you are highly esteemed. Therefore, consider the word and understand the vision. 70 sevens are decreed for your people and your holy city, to finish transgression, to put an end to sin, to atone for wickedness, to bring in everlasting righteousness, to seal up vision and prophecy, and to anoint the most holy place. Know and understand this. From the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem until the Anointed One, the ruler, comes, there will be 7 sevens and 62 sevens. It will be rebuilt with streets and a trench, but in times of trouble. After the 62 sevens, the Anointed One will be put to death and will have nothing. The people of the ruler who will come will destroy the city and the sanctuary. The end will come like a flood. War will continue until the end, and desolations have been decreed. He will confirm a covenant with many for 1 7. In the middle of the 7, he will put an end to sacrifice and offering. And at the temple he will set up an abomination that causes desolation, until the end that is decreed is poured out on him. Verses 22 to 27. The first person to unlock the mystery of these verses was Robert Anderson, a high-ranking police commissioner at Scotland Yard. In his book The Coming Prince, 1894, Anderson worked out with mathematical precision the meaning of this prophecy. Anderson saw that the 7 sevens of years plus 62 sevens of years equaled 69 sevens of years. 69 times 7 equals 483. Notice that phrase, from the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem. Anderson realized it referred to the decree of King Artaxerxes I of Persia, who ordered the rebuilding of Jerusalem, using information from both the book of Nehemiah and secular history. Anderson determined that the decree was issued on March 14th, 445 BC, the first day of the Hebrew month of Nisan. So the prophecy predicted that from March 14th, 445 BC, until the Anointed One, the Messiah, came as a ruler, would be a span of 483 years. Using a 360-day calendar, the same calendar Israel used in Daniel's time. Anderson calculated that 483 years equals 173,880 days. Anderson counted the number of days from Artaxerxes' decree to Palm Sunday, April 6th, AD 32, and it came to precisely 173,880 days. The prophecy of Gabriel in Daniel 9 predicted the exact date of the Lord's triumphant entry into Jerusalem as Israel's king. Isn't it amazing that the proof of this ancient prophecy lay undiscovered until Sir Robert Anderson did his computations in the 1890s? Still more amazing, Gabriel told Daniel. After the 62 sevens, the Anointed One will be put to death and will have nothing. Daniel 9:26. Less than a week after that, Palm Sunday, Jesus was crucified. And there's more. The angel Gabriel goes on to say, the people of the ruler who will come will destroy the city and the sanctuary. Verse 26. This prophecy was fulfilled in AD 70, when the Roman army, commanded by General Titus, who later became Emperor of Rome, the ruler who will come, conquered Jerusalem and destroyed the temple. Centuries later, Jesus also predicted the destruction of the temple. Jesus left the temple and was walking away when his disciples came up to him to call his attention to its buildings. "Do you see all these things?" he asked. "Truly I tell you, not one stone here will be left on another. Every one will be thrown down." Matthew 24, 1-2. But there's more to Gabriel's prophecy. The angel went on to tell Daniel about another 7-year period of prophetic history. The end will come like a food. War will continue until the end, and desolations have been decreed. He will confirm a covenant with many for 1/7. In the middle of the 7, he will put an end to sacrifice and offering, and at the temple he will set up an abomination that causes desolation until the end that is decreed is poured out on him. Daniel 9:26-27. Here, Gabriel tells Daniel of a 7-year period that is separate from the earlier 7s. Today, Gabriel's prophecy of the triumphant entry and death of the Messiah has been fulfilled. His prophecy of the destruction of Jerusalem has been fulfilled. But his prophecy of the 7 years of the Antichrist's reign has not yet been fulfilled. This 7-year time of tribulation lies in our future.